Safe to say important for everybody then to go out on a strong note here on home ice.
Yeah, that was the discussion this morning. It's our last home game, and it's a lot to do with pride, and just want to come out and play well in front of our fans. And it's a hungry team we're playing against. They're playing for a lot more right now, and the playoffs in their sights. And but at the same time, it's like I said, it's a thing of pride for us, and we want to play well for all the fans that come out to watch.
Obviously not where we want to be, but at the same time, we have an opportunity tonight to go out and leave on a high note in front of our fans in our building. So I think that's what we're looking to do. We can't control what's already happened, and does it suck? Yeah, it does. But we want to make sure that our fans are left with a good taste in their mouth, the same as we want to leave this season feeling that way.
The last home game, obviously it's a little bit easier to get up for that. We want to go out there and put on a good show and show a solid effort for our fans. It's tough to get motivated, but we're not packing it in, and I think that's the message that we kind of want to send tonight.
I do know that to be a good team in this league, you got to be a good home team. You got to be a building that everybody fears to go into, and that knows that they're going to have to, they're going to come out, after the game. If they win, they're going to have paid a price for it. So we want to be a team that, going forward, is harder to play against at home for sure.
We've dropped the ball at home, to say the least, and this is where we want to play our best hockey, and that hasn't been the case. I think it's most of the time it's trying to do a little too much. You look at our power play, and it's much worse at home, and I think that's just a simple case of maybe trying to do a little too much, a little too fancy, and it's cost us a lot of games at home this year.
There's a lot to refocus for coming the summer. I know I'm excited to come back, and I'm already looking forward to camp, to be honest with you, because I feel like this is a team that can do some damage, and hasn't changed all season. So that's made things even harder and more disappointing, I think, is knowing how good a team we are in here and how things could have been very different for us this year. So we want to leave this season feeling good about ourselves.
Obviously, great test to try and do that tonight.
Yep. These guys embarrass us in their building, so we want to obviously. Our goal isn't to embarrass them by any means, but we want to compete the way we can compete and push them and make them play their best game to beat us. And if I know that any given night when this team comes to play, we can beat anybody and play with anyone in this league, and not just for one game but for multiple games. So we want to make sure we're ready for tonight.
Obviously a good team, top to bottom. They're going to be a strong playoff contender. They're not going to come in here and take us lightly. You guys are hungry for points, right? They're still pushing, they're still working. They got a really good power play. It's going to be a challenge for us for sure. Hopefully it's one of those instances where we kind of rise to the occasion.